Hello everyone, welcome to Aquaponics Farming in the Philippines. Tata is busy mowing this. I think they harvested that corn out of there this morning. They were instructed to do so anyway, but I don't know if they got it or not. So, the foreigner is going to be down here in the morning making new furrows. I guess the plan is to just go around these. These are some of the few cucumbers that we planted that actually don't have blight. And I think a lot of that has to do is it hasn't rained in like a week. And these seem to be doing okay. The fruit aren't looking that good though. That one there kind of looks like an hourglass. But the vines themselves look okay, so I guess where we can, we'll just make the furrows and rows. Because the furrows are going to go this way, perpendicular to this line. So we got to do what we got to do. These furrows, these two fields here need to get done within the next week or so. I'm going to be watering again Saturday, I think. This one little puppy just keeps picking on this other one. She just can't catch a break. You behave yourself. Well, Tata, Gina called him to go get the boys. He had to go pick up the boys from school. He got, for the most part, he got this done. He still needs to do this area here on this side of these cucumbers. And I asked him if he would just really quickly hit that portion over there as well. Because, I don't know, it's probably going to take us close to a week to get this side done. And that grass will definitely be way too high by the time we get to that if we don't mow it now. So I'm going to try to get started on this in the morning. I've got 3 videos to upload, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to sleep early enough. But I'm going to give it a shot because I'd like to be down here around 6:30, 7 a.m. and it takes me about an hour in the morning to get going. So I've got to get up close to daylight. Going to do what we can. I've decided to start in this field here. The rows are already started. And I think we need to let that grass die a little bit. That's been mowed, and Tata still hasn't completely finished that field. So we'll just I'm just going to start on this one and finish it up first, and by that time that grass over there will be done. It's cool today. There's some kind of a storm somewhere fairly close by. Don't know if it's going to hit us or not. We're out of load at the moment, so I can't look at the weather radar, but it's been windy. We're down here right in the bottom, so you don't notice the wind much. But you can see those banana leaves moving there. It's been pretty windy today and cloudy, and so there's no better day for me to do this than today. I'm getting a late start because we were running out of load last night, and I didn't know if it was the Wi-Fi or what, and so I stayed up much later than I had intended, trying to get some videos uploaded, which I still did not get uploaded. So not too much of a penalty because it's nice and cool today. So at it I go. I wanted to give you guys a little example of what we're working with here. Now this is a shovel full of dirt that came out from right here. So this is the bottom of this little ditch here, and this is the top here. So you can see we've got muddy clay for like the first 6 inches. Then we've got like a sandy clay mix here. And then we're starting, you can tell by the lighter color, we're starting to get into a much more sandy strata at the bottom. So that's what we're working with here. And I never gave you an example of that before, but it's pretty much the same all the way around. Now sometimes the topsoil is a little bit, this top mud here is a little bit thicker, and you don't get down into the sand and mud and mostly sand until much later. But it's pretty close. This is another shovel that I took up here, and it wasn't quite as deep as this one. Again, the sandy clay, the clay. This is the rice hulls that we put in, and that's the top there. All right, well, my cheering section has showed up. What's up, dude? I didn't get much done today, and this last row is embarrassingly crooked.
Yeah. Copy.
I don't know what happened. I'll straighten it out with the next one. The dirt is kind of straight, but the ditch is not. I'm almost done with this one. My sweat drop hit the camera there and it shut off. Hey, where you going, dude? I had to wipe that droplet off. So I'm going to finish this one up. I'm going to add this to the video I made yesterday. I finally got some load on the Wi-Fi, so I'm just going to put those two videos together. Tata is not available to help me. He has a really, really bad toothache, and he's basically down for a couple days. I know what that toothache pain is like.
Down, Dada, down.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do what I can here. My energy wanes pretty quick. I haven't had a good night's sleep in about 6 weeks. I still wake up 4 or 5 times a night. Have to reposition. I'm hurting, so it takes time to go back to sleep. It's just,
Okay, Dada.
Did you bring me some water, love? No.
Turn this water. I didn't know that you were working here. You want me to get water?
Well, where did you think I was working?
I don't know. I think you're just roaming around.
Oh, you thought I was just roaming around?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I just bring this water.
Well, I'm almost done here, love. I've only got about another 5 minutes.
You want me to?
No.
Has a water. I can get there.
Oh, all right. If you can get it, then it's not a problem.
I will get her. Look at the little man.
Well, you know he's going to try to follow you up there.
No. You stay there.
You going to hang out with Daddy? You gonna help Daddy? Oh, you're gonna get us both in trouble if you get in that water. Ew, it's dirty, Charlie. Ew. It has been nice and cool today. There's a giant typhoon, a big typhoon. It looks to me like it's on its way to the very northern tip of Taiwan, you know, somewhere between Taiwan and Shanghai. I expect that to hit. It's going to be nasty. I wouldn't wish a typhoon on anyone. But at least it's making it nice and cool here. The wind is blowing from the opposite direction. Charlie, now you're gonna hit the jackpot there. I'll stay with this tomorrow. I'm kind of straighten my row out here. Hi, I'm done for the day. Finish this up and I'm done. Tomorrow I need to water, so it'll be watering. It'll be a dual purpose here. I think I'm also going to have the girls finish planting the first 3 rows there are watermelons. I'm going to have them, we have the seed, I'm going to have them finish this up in watermelons right here. And we'll go from there. Thank you, everyone. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.